Hey, it's random pop culture news freak here, aka Mr. Andy Wolverine. Guys are wrestling towards the channel. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, of course, Odyssey, Brighteon, Minds, Reddit, just in case this channel gets shut down, Terminator gets shut down, Shadowman, what have you. Anyways, I know I was going to talk about this the other day, but it was only 5-6 hours old at the time. Now it's like a day and a half old now, but I had to jump onto this thing. This is a very, very huge sign at the time here, even though granted it's really nothing new. This is probably like the billion, trillion time Nintendo's unfortunately done something like this. Honey, Sony or Microsoft or Steam or any of these other even indie companies, they don't ever even think about going after their freaking fan base. But when it comes to Nintendo, they still got that 1970s, 80s, 90s like old like boomer mentality of somebody's trying to file and record our freaking stuff and they're trying to steal it from us for money and they're trying to sell it and make it their own product and put their own IP labels and just massively huge meta garbage bullshit, honestly. So unfortunately this happened to another one. This kind of reminds me of what happened last year with that whole drama thing that went down with that dude that reviews TVs. I don't remember what he was, but it's this black dude or whatever. This went after this other dude that does a lot of movie and video game reviews, the Act Man. I think he does anime reviews too. So that's kind of reminds me of that, except he's just a one-time, small little time, like not really a small-time YouTuber. I think he probably lost a lot of subscribers after that. And then like 2 other times last year when this dude, I think he did a lot of Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon. I think it was all a bunch of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, everything Dragon Ball related. He did a shitload of like anime reviews for it, and somewhere this Funimation or one of these other anime Japanese studios over there decided to completely try to shut his whole channel down. But then he won the case, so I think after he got 2 strikes, he got both those strikes removed, thank God. Kind of reminds me of this, but this is 2023 version of that. This is time, it's Nintendo's fault for doing this, not surprised. Nobody's really shocked. I've been seeing this since, 2016, 2017? So it says, Zelda YouTuber speaks out against Nintendo after Breath of the Wild video takedowns. The battle continues. Anyways, I'm probably not gonna do this till Friday or Saturday about that One Piece project, even though granted, like it's been a shitload of negative reviews. It's not been good at all for screen testing and all that. So I know it's gonna be way super old news at that point. I know this is like 5 days old, but I'm still talking about it too, the other half of the video. So this comes from Quince. And this says this guy, I never heard of him until literally yesterday. Got a credit is due. I think it was my boy Mudahar or freaking Moist Critical. He talked about it already, so I'll leave the links down to their videos down below if I remember to do that. So it says, last week, Nintendo demonetized several videos from YouTuber Pointcrow's channel. These videos featured a custom, this is just overreach dystopian power of freaking these million, billion, trillion dollar companies just freaking destroying. Like the fans that they're shooting their fans in the foot with this fucking news. Sad, it really is. Hate to see it. Yeah, Pointcrow's channels. These videos feature a custom for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild multiplayer mod. You can read more in the details on the original occurrence here. Now Pointcrow has responded with a full-length video. In this video, Pointcrow reads a statement that his lawyer helped him prepare for himself. Defending himself against Nintendo's actions, he emphasizes that he does not encourage piracy, that the mods he showcases are not for sale, as well as the fact that some of the videos which didn't feature mods were all still affected. He goes on to discuss the other YouTubers like Croton, hopefully I'm saying that right, Croton or Croton, who experienced similar takedowns and copyright strikes in the recent past. Finally, he gives a detail of the analysis of Nintendo's own guidelines for what type of videos are acceptable and why he believes he should fall into that category. Pointcrow also hopes that Nintendo will reverse the course of, or else he may have, quote, move away from this kind of content, quote. Could his outcry have an effect on Nintendo's decision? That's probably a long shot for now, but it could be very well have an effect on these types of content of YouTubers creating for Nintendo's games into the future. Original article, I was from Kotaku, I didn't know that. Alright, so this one made a really, really good statement here. It's one of the people who did the comments. He says that Red Dragon, I guess he decided to give us 2 cents here, give us peace of mind here, and go Nintendo. Making content with a video game is one thing, making them out for a console is another, then trying to monetize it. I can see why Nintendo wouldn't want that. Yeah, so quick overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I thought it was going to be a lot more longer, but fortunately it's just another We feel like we're another cog in the machine, man. This is originally from Quench, too. So gotta give credit to Quench. Ah, bro. Why is it that every fucking time they always have to do this? This is why I'm always real nervous when I had to do reaction videos for, like, especially stuff like Nintendo. Or some of these, like, movie companies, too, when they do their trailers and shit. I'm surprised they didn't get a copyright claim or strike for, the Captain Marvel's The Marvels. Thank God I didn't. I'm glad. So that's great. Even though, granted, like I said, I don't ever make a cent or a dime on this site. I got my IRL motel job, anyways. That's my real bread and butter there. Anyways, this dude here, oh man, and he was just making it for fun. He just made fake mods, things like just fake character customizations and all these other things that developers are very, very well known, professionally well known to do. And then he gets shitted on by Nintendo by a cease and desist or NDA, and like, because Nintendo ninjas, man, when it comes to their lawyers, they're like as big as fucking Disney or Microsoft or Apple or Amazon or any of these billion-dollar, trillion-dollar fucking conglomerate corporations out there. So it hurts to see that, man. Ah, man, Pointcrow, you know what? Best of luck to you, my friend. I really hope to God you win this fucking case. That's absolute bullshit that they try to silence this dude. He doesn't deserve any of this shit at all, man. Honestly. I hope he wins against them. They're a million, billion, $1 trillion. Nintendo's not going to go bankrupt or broke out of control or freaking lose sleep over it. They'll still have a shitload of money even if they have to pay him over $1 million or $10 million. I hope they give him $1 billion for the damage they did to this dude, man, and to his channel. Because this dude, he's only been around since 2019. He's got, what, 500,000-600,000 plus subscribers? Pretty big channel. But, man, whether you're a big giant channel or a small channel, Nintendo still doesn't see. They probably even know what the fucking email site or a GIF even is. They have to probably let their millennials and like their Gen Z or freaking workers know what that is, because they're so the fuck out of touch with the regular everyday people. It's just ridiculous. As much as I love to shout out a lot of old school nostalgia Nintendo IPs out there, like typical Mario, Donkey Kong, the Metroid series, Kirby series, obviously Pokemon, and the smaller, tiny, minuscule ones like F-Zero X or FG's. I think it was FX0 or FG0. That little racing game that had Captain Falcon in it. Star Fox, a little bit of Pikmin here and there, and other stuff out there. Secret of Mana, you know, it sucks. It's a love-hate relationship when it comes to them. Anyways, let's get into the second article here. VTuber, this is like 5 days old, but I haven't talked about VTuber news in like 3 weeks. It's been like almost half a month. Vtuber Snuffy hits with the first Twitch ban after wearing a suggestive outfit. It's a shame. It really is. It also goes on to say, yeah, this comes from lmao. We got a credits due. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's jump in. Let's jump right the fuck into it. I don't know nothing else to say after that because I really want to get this one over. I've been wanting to talk about this one for the longest time. Man, sucks. Twitch and Amazon, man. Jeff Bezos is getting a way bigger ego of a big head than he usually is. Kind of bullshit, honestly. The popular Twitch VTuber Snuffy has received a 24-hour ban off the streaming platform after appearing in this, quote, suggestive, very perverted, hentai sentai sort of outfit. Let's move on. So says, Twitch policies about suggestive and EX content have always been a point of controversy for the streaming community. Many have criticized Twitch banning some individuals who they deem to have breached the policy, whilst letting many of the others slip through the cracks. Twitch community guidelines for content stake of the ilk says that all, perv, sentai, hentai, suggestive content is prohibited on Twitch, unquote. The platform evaluates, excuse me, each on the individual basis on the, quote, behavior or activity that they engage in with, and does this independently of what the streamer is wearing. Popular VTuber Snuffy is now the latest to have been banned on Twitch, wearing a, quote, suggestive outfit for the stream, causing them to have their channel taken down for 24 hours. This ban came right after Snuffy tweeted an image of the model stating, quote, post hips to scare Twitch, unquote. I guess the way she's fighting the system, even I'm wearing it. I don't know if she's making $500,000 more or less, or she's making even more than that. So this one 24-hour ban is probably just going to be a little mini vacation for her. Probably already was because it was like 5 days ago. Unless she got banned again. Let's move forward. Their ban came only after an hour after they posted an image to Twitter sharing the news with a reaction for a clip on the Death Note anime series. And I watched that one earlier. It's really, really funny shit. Also goes on to say, many have reacted negatively to Snuffy's ban, coming to their support for calling a ban Twitch L. Bans to Twitch L's against loser or loss. Some have gone so far as to call out Twitch for picking and choosing their bans to quote Twitch be cherry picking who they ban, unquote. Also a user commented. Snuffy's ban also came in the wake of controversial shit streamer Indie Fox being unbanned on the platform, echoing some of the suggestions of Twitch selectively choosing who to ban or unban. As this is the first ban of Snuffy's channel, the time before they're able to stream is only 24 hours. However, expect this number to grow after they are banned by Twitch again in the near future. I don't know. I don't know how overall thoughts before to keep going. I will say this, I don't know how many bans it takes before they're permanently banned and never get to use Twitch again. They're going to have to use the Kick app or some other streaming service besides YouTube, because YouTube and Twitch are the only two places where you can really stream and make a shitload of money on this if you have a very big reputation in the community. Like in your communities of like over 1 million plus followers or 1 million plus subscribers or watchers, whatever you call them in their social media platforms. But not really much to say, but this ain't even just an attack on like really over EXualized, very smexy, super hot, slutty ass, amazing, gorgeous hot ass model designs of VTuber tricks. I remember hearing about that word of the other chick. I think she was like Amaranth or the other chick on Alinity, which was Indie Fox. I've heard of her before like 2 years ago or 3 years ago in 2020. Nothing new there. I checked her out. She reminds me of this other chick I used to watch. She used to play a lot of Call of Duty stuff. I'm not talking about the old school chick, but now she just goes by Leah. Nice Sniper Wolf. I'm not talking about her. I know she used to do that a lot back, and then there was another chick. Her name was Xmas Heart Attack. I don't even know if she does YouTube anymore. The last time I saw one of her videos, I think it was like 2015, 8 years ago. So I don't even know if she even does that type of content anymore. She might have just done OnlyFans or Fansly now, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. The fastest way a lot of these female chicks usually make money nowadays is if they got a really hot, sexy looking body. You know, hey, they're gonna flaunt the hell out of it, and they're gonna make a shitload of money of it. If they're gonna have, I don't know, like $7,000-10,000 plus a month or more, especially if they're a real big, giant, famous celebrity, which they don't really need that freaking type of money anyways. They make millions and millions of dollars every month. So $7,000 to $10,000 for them is probably like $5-10, not that much. I will say this. I doubt she's never going to learn her lesson. A lot of these VTubers are very super massively anonymous. Very few of them have ever been leaked, have their IRL face leaked or doxed or shown to the public. I know there's a few of them that like, sometimes they like doing VTubing, and other times they like to show their IRL real life face too, which, hey, that's cool. This is why you should never get in parasocial relationship with, not even just the VTubers. It's a lot more extra worse if you get parasocial relationship with VTuber tricks compared to like IRL real actual women. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm like an MRA or trying to do like mansplaining to you guys or any of that shit. Not in that manosphere of the old school. They used to call it MGTOW back in the day. Now they call it like, and they call it not even Giga Chat or something else that they call it nowadays. Like forgot one of these people I know. They said it like I don't remember the fucking name for it though. There was a specific special name. It's like Manosepto or whatever it is. Not mansplaining, but there's another word for it. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'll leave it down in the description box down below. I think it's Dubra, if that's what they even call it anymore. If you want to be your own man, be macho ass beef motherfucker, and don't take shit from women at all, period, and don't be a simp for women. I guess that's what you call it. Anyways, real quick thoughts, and opinions on this. I'm not sure this is the real actual One Piece that they're actually going to go through it like this, or this is how it's going to look. I mean, if all the other freaking live-action animes they've done complete garbage due to what are complete, massively epic fails beyond the extent of the fucking law. They did it with Full Metal Alchemist, they did it with Death Note, they did it with freaking Cowboy Bebop, they did it with freaking something else. I'm be surprised they did it with Fairy Tail. But, One Piece is going to be a complete shit show. I'm not spending $20 a month on this fucking thing. Screw that. That's all guys here for now. Links down below. Description box on the side, and that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Those with pain, wish fingers, talking mornings. I'll soon see you today, every night, wherever universe out there. Stay tuned for content channel, go to video image news, and news, switch review drama news, Elon Musk news, of course, reaction review segment videos, and of course, gossip, celebrity gossip news once in a while. That's it. Take it easy. Peace out. I'm sorry, probably some nice. See you on the flip side. I'll take it in the poison and jab, nanobots, or hydrogel. Later.